What's up, YouTube? Graylan Stewart, virtual wholesaler, real estate investor, here with another video. Just wanted to talk to you today about the 10 software tools that we use on a daily basis. Now, we probably use between 30 and 40 different things throughout our wholesaling process, but I'm going to talk to you about the 10 that we use every single day, okay? And these are in no particular order. So I'm just going to write them all down and briefly explain each one and why they're effective and why they're important for our business, okay? All right, the first one is CallRail. So CallRail is a company to where you can actually get, I think you get 10 phone numbers for $30 a month. So it's important when you're wholesaling to track your marketing. So we use that strictly as a tracking mechanism. All of our phone calls ultimately go through CallRail, so we know exactly where our money is being spent, okay? So CallRail is for tracking. Okay? All right, so the second thing is Dropbox. So Dropbox basically runs our entire business. I don't mean running it because it's actually a software that does automations. I don't mean that, but I mean it in a way that everything we do runs through Dropbox, whether it's all of our contracts with sellers, contracts with buyers, all the different paperwork and documents that we use on an ongoing basis goes into Dropbox. All the pictures of properties, the videos, basically anything you could think of that we have to store somewhere, we use Dropbox for rather than saving on a computer. Plus Dropbox, you can share folders, so our entire team has access to certain folders that they need. So Dropbox is a huge tool that we use every single day, okay? So the third thing, we're gonna put which is Podio. I'm sure you've heard of Podio. Podio is basically our CRM that we use. So Podio is a CRM, customer relationship management tool, okay? Basically what that does is it helps us on an ongoing basis. We use it all day, every day for our lead flow, okay? So all of our leads come into our CRM so that we can easily access those leads, keep notes on those leads, and also follow up with those leads and track those leads, okay? So Podio is a big part of our business that we use every single day, all day, okay? So the next one is ZenCall. Now ZenCall is a predictive dialer, okay? And what we use it for is our cold callers use ZenCall every day to make cold calls to our sellers, okay? So you can set up specific campaigns for them to start calling to where they can reach out to sellers. And it already integrates our scripts in there. It integrates like the Zillow estimates and things like that. But more importantly, it integrates with Podio. And that's why we like it, because it directly talks to Podio. So any notes that the cold caller puts into ZenCall, if it's a qualified lead, they can just disposition that button in ZenCall. For example, if it's an interested lead, they could just click on interested lead, and after they have all of their notes in there, it directly goes to Podio as a lead for our acquisition manager to call on. Okay, so that's why we use ZenCall. It's it's not only a predictive dialer to our cold callers can use it, but it also moves leads directly into Podio so that we know to reach out to those leads. Okay, all right. So the next one that we're going to talk about is Roar. Okay, Roar is basically it does three things. Okay, not only does it integrate with Podio, which is our first priority with any software that we use, we want it to always integrate into our CRM because all of our leads come into that. Okay, so what Roar is they provide an RVM blasting technology, an SMS blast technology, and a voice broadcast technology. Okay, so let me write roar down real quick. Okay, so the way the RVMs work, if you don't know what an RVM is, basically it basically leaves a voicemail on a cell phone with completely skipping the ringer. Okay, so that you just all of a sudden have a voicemail and they can hear it. Okay, a voice broadcast is when you actually answer the phone and then it's an automated voice saying, "Hey, this is Graylan. Want to buy your house, blah blah blah." That's a voice broadcast. And then also, obviously, an SMS campaign is a text blast campaign, and like I said, all of this integrates into our CRM, which is super powerful. Because we want to be able to track all these leads as they come in, and that's why we use it. Okay. The sixth one is DocuSign. So obviously, if you've been following my channel, you know that we are completely virtual. All of the people that work with me, we all live different parts of the country. So everything we do is virtual wholesaling, okay? So that's exactly why DocuSign is super important for us, because we can send the contract right from our Podio, and again, it integrates into our Podio CRM. So we can just click a button and it sends the seller the contract to where they can sign it. And it does the same thing when we're trying to disposition a property. We can actually send the assignment contract directly from our Podio as well. So DocuSign is huge for us as well. Okay, another one, number 7, PropStream. So if you don't know what PropStream is, it's virtually the MLS for real estate investors, okay? So we use PropStream every single day as well. So we use it for a couple of reasons, okay? We use it for our marketing to help pull lists and be able to research properties, because it gives a lot of in-depth information into every lead across the country, okay? But the biggest thing that we use for every single day is our acquisition managers use it. Not only is it helping them comp properties, but it's also seeing what cash buyers are paying. And it just kind of helps them assess the area a little bit closer when they're actually on a phone with the seller, okay? So that's PropStream. All right. And another huge one that we use is our local county assessor. No matter what county you're in, every county has a county assessor, and it's huge to help to be able to research the county, just to be able to see the lead, the name of it, when they bought it, all the tax information, that kind of thing. So county assessor is huge, and that's another tool that we use every single day, because as soon as we get a lead and we want to know what they paid, if they're behind on taxes, how long they've owned it, the actual bedrooms and bathrooms, a sketch of their of the property a lot of times, just tells you all the information, if they're an out-of-state owner or if they're owner occupied and that kind of thing. So county assessor is huge for us, just to gain a little bit more knowledge about the property that you're hoping to put an offer on, okay? So another one is Zapier. Okay, Zapier is an integration that you can use to pull things into CRMs and different other communications that you want. If you want softwares to talk to each other, a lot of times Zapier kind of helps bridge that gap to make that happen. For example, on our website, our seller website, if we have a seller that fills out a form, we could do a form integration through Zapier, to where Zapier will actually upload that into our seller leads app in Podio. Okay. Another way we use it is from our Facebook leads. For example, Facebook leads that come in, we use Zapier to help kind of bridge that gap to actually push those into our Podio system. So that way everything kind of talks. And again, all the softwares that we use can be integrated into our Podio, because that's the power of having a CRM. If you can do everything within that CRM, then you can get a lot more accomplished, okay? So the 10th and final thing that I'm going to tell you about is called Constant Contact. Some people use MailChimp, but basically it's an email blast form software, email or text, and you can just send these out. So let me write that down. So Constant Contact is huge. We use that to disposition properties. If we want to send our list out to cash buyers, we use that program because it's just easy. You can build a quick template with your property information and pictures and links to videos and that kind of thing. We can link our Dropbox folder of the pictures right into that program to where cash buyers can just click on the email. Once they read the information about it, they can actually click a button to view the pictures and the video. So Constant Contact is powerful. Now, we've used a lot of different things as far as blasting out to buyers. Constant Contact is a little bit higher than some of them, but in my opinion, it's well worth it because it's just so much easier to use, user-friendly, and it's just worked better for us. So I'd rather pay a little bit more money to be more effective, okay? So there it is, the 10 things that we use on an everyday basis as far as software goes and tools for our business. Now, like I said, we do use, probably 30 to 40 different websites and different softwares out there, but these are the top 10 by far. So I would say if you had to choose, just 5 of these, 5 that we use absolutely every day and that we could never live without, I'll check mark them for you. So one of which is CallRail. Another is Dropbox. Podio's huge. We could probably get away with not using ZenCall because you can kind of do some of those things in CallRail. If we had to live without it, we could. DocuSign, however, I would never live without that because we are virtual and we need to have contracts signed virtually. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. The last thing I would say, probably out of these, I would use PropStream. And PropStream is super inexpensive. But if I had to choose, we could live without some of these kind because there are cheaper RVM and SMS programs out there that I've used in the past. If you just wanted to do a little bit at a time, that's great. But as far as every day making my business run, I can't live without CallRail, can't live without Dropbox, can't live without DocuSign because we wouldn't be able to get contracts signed if we did. Can't live without PropStream, and obviously can't live without Podio. Podio is basically everything to us because that's what we use to track all of our leads, to follow up with leads, to bring in qualified leads, etc. So there it is, guys. I hope you like this video. That's 10 things right there on the board. If you want to do a snapshot of that, feel free. If you want to reach out, tell me some other softwares that you like to use. Most likely we probably already use those as well, but these are kind of my top 10. But please like this content, like the page, share it, and I'd love to have you as a subscriber. We upload every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday morning. So if you want more content and you're looking forward to more videos, just set your alarms for that, or at least subscribe and click the notification bell, and you'll know every time we upload. My goal is just to bring huge value and content in real life application to the wholesaling world, and everything that I talk about I use and do on a daily basis, and this is all real life experiences in my business every day. So please like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.